the appetite may sicken, and so die. Oh, it came o'er my ear like the sweet sound of the breeze upon a bed of violets, stealing and giving odor. Enough! No more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. O spirit of love! O spirit of love!
How quick and fresh art thou, that notwithstanding thy capacity, receiveth as the sea, not enters there of what validity and pitch soe'er, but falls into abatement and low price even in a minute. So full of shapes is fancy, that it alone is high fantastical.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Curio?
The hart.
Oh, why so I do, the noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eye did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. How now, what news from her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years, shall not behold her face at ample view, but, like the cloistress, she will veiled walk, and water her chamber rounds once a day, with eye-offending brine. All this to season a brother's dead love, which she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath a heart of that fine frame, but to pay this debt of love but to a brother? Away before me to sweet beds of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
What country friend is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
What should I do in Illyria? Well, my brother, he's in Elysium. Perchance he has not drowned. What think you?
I think it is perchance that you yourself were saved.
Oh, my poor brother. So perchance may he be?
Well, true, madam, but let me assure you with chance, when our ship did split, you and those poor number who were saved with you held on to our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself, both courage and hope teaching him the practice, to a strong mast that did live upon the sea, where like Arion riding on a dolphin's back, he did hold acquaintance with the waves so long as I could see.
For saying so, there's gold. Knowst thou this country?
Well, aye, madam, you see, I was bred and born not 3 hours' travel from this very place.
Who governs here?
Oh, a noble duke, in nature as in name.
What's his name?
Orsino.
Orsino. I've heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And is so now. Or was so very late. You see, I left not 3 months from hence, and then 'twas fresh and murmur. You know what the great ones will speak of, the less will prattle of. That he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
Oh, a virtuous maid, the daughter of a count who died some 12 months since, leaving her in the care of his son, her daughter, who also shortly died, whose dead love they say she hath abjured the company and sight of men.
Oh, that I served that lady.
Well, that would be hard to compass. She will admit no kind of suit, not the duke's.
There's a fair behavior in thee, captain. Conceal what I am and be my aid, for such disguise as haply shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. What else mayhap to time I will commit, only shape thou silence to my wit.
Well, be you his eunuch, and your mute I'll be. And when my tongue doth blab, then let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
What a plague means my niece to take the death of her brother thus? I'm sure care's an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier o' nights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exception to your ill hours.
Why, let her accept before accepted.
Aye, but you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, and these boots too. Be they not, let them hang themselves by their own straps.
The quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a very foolish knight that you brought in to be her wooer.
Oh, Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
Aye, he.
Why, he's a taller man as any in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
He has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year in all these ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
By this hand, they are scoundrels and subtractors that say so of him. Who are they?
They that add, moreover, he's crazed nightly in your presence.
With drinking health to my niece. I'll drink to her as long as there's passage in my throat, and drink in Illyria. Castiano Volgo. Well, here comes Sir Andrew Agueface.
How now, Sir Toby Belch? How now?
How sweet, Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shrew.
And to you, sir.
Accost. Sir Andrew, accost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good Mistress Accost, I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good Mistress Mary Accost?
You mistake, knight. Accost is front her, woo her.
Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
Fair lady, do you think you have fools in hand?
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Oh, knight, thou lackest a cup of canary. When did I see thee so put down?
Never in your life, unless you've seen a canary put me down. But I am a great eater of beef, and I believe that does harm to my wit.
No question.
Thought that I'd forswear it. I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or do not? I would I had bestowed the time and tongues that I had in fencing, dancing, and bear baiting. Oh, had I but followed the arts.
That hadst thou an excellent head of hair.
Why would that have mended my hair?
Past question.
But it becomes me well enough, don't you
Oh,
think?
excellent.
Faith, I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen, and if she be, it's 4-1. She'll none of me. The Count himself woos her.
Ah, she'll none of the Count. I've heard her swear it. Tut, there's life in it, man.
I'll stay a month longer. I'm a man of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels sometimes altogether.
Art thou good at these kickshaws, knight?
I believe I have a back trick as strong as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore are these things a curtain before them?
Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Come, let me see thee caper. Higher! Excellent! Excellent! Come on!
If the Duke continues these favors towards you, Cesario, you are much likely to be advanced. He hath known you but 3 days, and already you are not a stranger.
Is he inconsistent, sir, in his favors?
No, believe me.
I thank thee. Here comes the Count.
Who saw Cesario, ho?
On your attendance, my lord. Here.
Stand you a while aloof. Cesario, thou knowest no less but all. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors till thou have audience.
If she be so abandoned to her sorrows as it spoke, she never will admit me.
Be clamorous, and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with the discourse of my dear faith. She will address it better in thy youth than in a nuncio's of more grave aspect.
I think not so, my
Dear
lord.
lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the woman's organ, shrill and a sound, and all assemblative a woman's part. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet no bearful strife, whoe'er I woo myself to be his wife.
thou hast been, my lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world needs to fear no colors.
Or to be turned away, is not that as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. And as for turning away, let the summer bear it out.
Oh, peace, you rogue! No more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely.
God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Did you not hear, fellow? Take away the lady.
Go to, you're a dry fool. I bade them take away you.
Miss Prison in the highest degree. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna. To mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven? Take away the fool, Malvolio.
What think you, Malvolio? Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall do till the pangs of death shake him. I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though he do nothing but rail.
Madam, there's at the gate a young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young man and well attended.
Which of my people hold him in delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Oh, fetch him off. He speaks nothing but madmen. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick, or not at home, what you will to dismiss it. By mine honor, half drunk. What is he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
A gentleman? What gentleman?
'Tis a gentleman here. A plague of these pickle herring.
Cousin, how have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery. I defy lechery. There's one at the gate. How now, sot?
Good, Sir Toby.
Fool, go look after him.
The fool shall look to the madman.
Madame, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were ill. He takes on him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep, but he seems to have a foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him? He's fortified against any denial.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
What manner of man?
A very ill manner.
Of what years and personage is he?
Not old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, my lady calls.
Come, bring my veil, throw it over my face. We shall once again hear Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house, which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her.
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. Dear lady, give me modest assurance if you be the lady of the house that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No. And yet I swear I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am. I heard you were saucy at my gates. Who are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in my voice have I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I were are secret as a maiden hand. To your ears, divinity. To any other's, profanation.
We will hear this divinity.
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? But we will draw the curtain and reveal the picture. Look you, sir, 'tis not well done.
Excellently done if God did all.
Oh, 'tis ingrained, sir, 'twill endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive if you will lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, I will not be so hard-hearted. Every particle and utensil shall be labeled and inventoried to my will.
I see what you are. You're too proud. My lord and master loves you.
How does he love me? Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him.
If I did love you in my master's flame, in your denial I would find no sense.
Why, what would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate. Call upon the souls within the house, write loyal cantons of condemned love, and sing them aloud even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberant hills and make the babbling gossips of the air cry out, Olivia!
You might do much. What is your parentage?
I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Tell him to send no more. Unless you come to me again to tell me how he takes it. Spend this for me?
Keep your purse. I am no feed post. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Farewell, fair cruelty.
I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Thy face